across the street here at the 121st precinct in Staten Island. They got security with barricades set up and a bunch of already police officers here. The boys in blue, wearing their blue. They know that First Amendment auditors are coming. They know that First Amendment advocates are coming to exercise our rights, to redress our grievances, and to assemble and peacefully publicly assemble. And they're prepared, and hopefully respect is met with respect, and it is peaceful, stays peaceful. That is the goal, and we'll see what happens. So as soon as some other guys get here, I'm probably going to cross the street. I don't want to be the first one or the only one by myself, because I'm not really an auditor. It's not typically what I do, but I am here to support the First Amendment auditing community, the photography community, the camera community, and peacefully assemble and let them know that we have a right to record in public and publicly accessible areas of public places. So with that said, hopefully some other guys show up soon, and we'll see how it goes. So coming to you from Staten Island, New York, April 22nd, Earth Day. I have my Earth Day shirt on. Full court press. So I'm going to approach the precinct. They have barricades set up. Sean should be on the way, but I personally am not waiting for him. It's okay. Good morning. Is it still morning? Oh, I've seen him before. No. Good afternoon, guys. How are you? We allowed to go in here? Not inside.
You need something?
Well, I was going to ask a couple questions. Yeah.
Want me to ask me? Or
No. Well, I actually wanted to see what this guy was doing, because he's doing something in public with police activity. Thank you.
Oh, I'm just doing a seriously.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sir. Once you've explained it to you, once you enter, you're gonna have to stop recording, okay?
I try to help you out, but now you're recording yourself.
All right, you're good.
All right, thank you very much.
But I didn't step in without recording this.
You're recording yourself. All right, thank you.
How are you? I'm not going inside. Just seeing what he's doing. You doing the suite?
Oh yeah, just doing a COC.
CLC?
Yeah, heck yeah.
You have your press pass?
Yeah, sure, no. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah. That's interesting.
Okay, but so we're just doing a COC. You know, I'm with the press. I have my press pass and everything. Technically, could we walk in?
Not right now.
Unless you conduct a police business.
We'll do it down there. We'll make the complaint down there. All the complaints we're going to do it down there. Too many people, go down there. I don't need a crowd inside.
Too many people.
Go down there.
Since I was the first person to get my
You're going to go
picture.
first.
Okay, perfect.
Just go down to the lane.
Are we forming a line?
Yes, form a line down there.
But he's on line here, right? Is this where the
You're
line's
first, you're
from?
second down there.
Alright, so I'll stay
Yeah,
behind
go
him.
down there. Go down there, we'll make a line, okay? Thank
And
you.
if you don't stop, you're gonna actually.
You're going to go first. Okay?
But you're
Go down there.
100% out, allowed to record out there, but for today, if you don't have any business within a police station,
So
we're
can
gonna
I record here?
actually step on the other side of the barrier.
Yeah.
I was told I can enter by them. They literally told me to
Not
come
if you
through.
don't have police business
Yeah,
inside the
we
precinct.
actually asked their permission.
If you don't
ask them,
have,
and they
if
said
you don't
you
have
can come
business
in.
in the
Yeah, just
precinct,
go down
I
there.
do have police business.
how can we help you, sir?
Nobody inside.
Well, I'm seeing the interaction with a member of the public with police.
That's not police business.
Well, we're allowed to record police in
Not inside
their
the
official
facility,
capacity,
no,
and
you're
there's
not.
actually
Not inside the facility.
there's a situation going on.
Well, he's actually stepping on either on that side or inside the building. Those are
Oh,
the
so
only options.
well, I would like to do the same thing.
Yeah.
for another member.
He's first, you're second, you're
All right,
third.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
should I stand in line behind him?
on
he's gonna go
the
down
other
On the
side
other
of the
side of the
barrier.
barriers.
All right, so but he's here.
Right.
He's allowed to be here.
One at a time.
You can, but you're gonna have to put your camera on.
I don't feel safe without the camera. I have to have it documented. If I want my report to make sure everything is
Sir?
going fine, I have to have it
Are your
If
body
you like,
cameras
we
on?
can have officers meet you
They're
outside.
not on, no? Are your body
Wherever
cam- is your body-
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the
Take
moment,
your
okay.
report.
I mean, how does that make any sense that they can record inside the facility with their cameras and we can't do it without
No, we're
it?
not letting anybody
No,
record
well,
inside.
all right. It's not that it doesn't. Basically, we can record inside. It's a policy. There's not a law
Yeah, I
that
mean, it's the
forbids
First
us from
Amendment.
recording
We
in
can go
there.
inside
But I understand what you mean about police business. But everyone can have police business at any time. If I go in
Absolutely.
there for
And if you
services,
have
I
police
can-
business, you can go right in, sir.
with my camera.
You could go in with your camera, but they're gonna ask you to stop recording if you are
Right.
recording.
Well, that's kind of the point of why we're here. It's not to push you guys' buttons. It's to make a statement about basically the legitimacy of that policy, which is not law. We have a First Amendment constitutional right to record in public, and as we know, the lobby is public. There shouldn't be
We're
nothing
not here
private.
to debate
There's no private.
private-
Well, that
or
actually that
anything
is
like
kind of
that.
what.
By enforcing the policy, you are pretty much supporting it.
But
Otherwise, you
sir,
wouldn't be
like I
enforcing
said,
it.
either step inside to make your
I
report.
don't make a report.
So going
So
in,
can I record while going in? Am I going to get an
they're gonna ask you to turn the camera off.
I don't want to turn my camera off.
So then you have to make a choice whether it's important to make that report inside or we can have officers meet you outside.
But I should have my right to record.
You
It's
can
a First
record
Amendment right.
not inside
So
the.
why can I record
It's against our department policy.
a policy?
We're gonna go in
A
circles.
policy, yes, sir.
It's
A
fine.
policy.
Can I have a complaint form?
Just give us a minute, okay?
Sure.
All right, everybody, let's go.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna need a complaint form, please.
Yeah, we're gonna go everything down there.
But you're
All
gonna bring me the
complaints,
complaint
everything- I'm gonna do it down there. We're all coming. Let's go.
All right.
We're all gonna do
Well,
everything.
I'm sure we'll be here for quite a while. I just really wanted to record his activity here.
He's second.
What was your name and badge again? Yan?
Yeah, you got it before from last time. Back
Okay.
there.
Oh, you're the same guy, right?
Same guy.
You know, actually, the was it the lieutenant that was here? He handled it rather well last
We're
time,
gonna- we're
and I
gonna
think, you know, we can have a respect.
I agree.
Everyone can be respectful
Yeah.
to each other.
Absolutely,
I think you understand what we're
Listen,
actually about.
Listen,
it's
you have
peacefully
yeah,
assemble,
you have
right?
something.
First
You
Amendment.
have something to say, and we're
Right,
willing to answer it,
right.
but from over there. That's it.
Right.
I'm just asking you from
that-
over
We
there.
shouldn't be over there.
Yeah,
We should have a right to
But
go
I'm asking you to
inside.
over there.
I mean,
I'm doing something
If
for
you
you.
have
You do
department
something for me.
business,
That's it.
if you have
yeah.
police business,
I mean,
you can go
I guess
inside.
the thing is, if we're not recording, eject inside the building.
You can go inside to handle any
right.
department.
Then but you're not letting us
And
go
And
in
technically,
within
we
the
could be
department.
here too. This is public. I mean,
We'll
this,
take care of
this
it.
is a public area here. We're not inside the building, and even in the building is a public area.
I'm asking you just to go over there.
I know you're asking.
I'm asking you to go over there.
And I know,
Okay.
I
Is there
understand.
a
There is
lawful reason for that order for us to
Right.
go behind there? Or are we
If
allowed
you're
to stay here?
participating in the peaceful protest, we're going to ask you to step outside.
I'm just
Okay,
trying
because-
to
Well,
get
I'm actually an independent journalist covering the protest.
In all fairness,
So-
you gotta get to them.
You're
too,
allowed to
they're
be
here for
within
something,
sight and
not just you
sound
guys,
of
okay? You
the
guys can't be
protest, so
selfish.
You as well.
I'm actually allowed to be anywhere I'm legally allowed to be, which is
Go over
public,
there,
and this is
If I
technically
stay here, what will
public.
happen?
Even the lobby
We'll
is
not get a
public.
complaint
I understand there's no
Can I stay
recording inside the lobby, so that would
Why
be
do
a
I have
reason
to
to
move? I just wanna know
eject me.
why I
But
have
I'm
to
not
move over
inside the
there.
lobby. I'm not recording in the lobby. I'm in public.
What legal
I'm no
reason do I
threat. Seriously, I want you to look at me. Be the change. Earth Day. Today's Earth Day. I'm no threat to anybody. I don't want you guys to feel like. I don't think anybody here is a threat to you guys.
Oh, no,
I'm not sure what.
We love the laws.
Right,
We love
and I'm
the
not violating that policy.
Right.
Correct? I'm not inside recording. I'm outside in public, but you're trying to push us back even further.
Right.
Which these are the things that we take issue with.
Security reasons why we're
Why
trying
is
to.
It's always security reasons, right? Right.
Why is it
But
security?
we're not a threat to security whatsoever. Well,
just
that's
said
what
it's
you said. The security reason. That would
You
that's
have to have security, don't you?
right. And you have a whole
but
police
we're
department of police officers, trained police officers with weapons. We're just guys with cameras,
We're
right?
just recording. It's not that big of a deal.
And I know the goal is you want to keep it back as far as possible to not impeding your space. But right now we're not impeding any business.
We're on the side.
There are actually only 3 guys on the side. There's plenty of room. I don't want to approach you.
People
I don't
can
want.
go back and
I'm going to
forth.
treat you guys with respect. Hopefully, the same is
We
reciprocated.
just want to get respect back. We just want to record.
And I appreciate it, Sergeant. Thank you.
Why is he telling us to go behind the barricade? There's no lawful order behind that. Nice to meet you. What's your name, by the way?
David, how are you? This guy is great. You ever seen his videos?
No.
It's too.
I don't even have a channel. I'm just here.
Oh.
One time for you guys, okay?
Yeah.
You guys have police? Come closer.
I just want to come.
So we'll go to them.
No, I'm willing to hear
Are
you.
you speaking
Okay.
to all of CO?
All of you guys. Any complaint, police, assistance you need,
Yeah.
we're gonna handle it from that gate over there.
Right. And what's the reason for that?
Because we're choosing to. We'll do it from over there, okay? If
Seems-
you don't go to this gate, because
Right.
that's our policy for now,
Excellent.
okay? You're gonna be arrested as issued a summons.
So under threat of arrest.
No, it's
you're
summons.
moving-
It's not the arrest. It's summons.
Well, you said I'm arrested for trespass. That's literally your words.
And give you a summons. Same thing.
All right. Well,
It's
it's an
jargon.
arrest. It's a de facto
Okay,
arrest, right?
so we would like to help you, but
Yeah.
just from down there.
So if I don't go down there, I would be arrested for
You're
trespassing.
threatening.
Yes. And you
Okay,
issue a summons.
awesome. You got it.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
That's
Of
what I
course,
mean.
there'll be a threat. Of course, we're a security threat to them. Oh, we're recording, and we're not even doing anything wrong. We're off to the side. So where can we record? Because they're telling us to leave over there now.
So,
you told us
so
we could enter.
under threat of arrest, I'm going to step behind these barricades.
Now
Threat
they're
of
threatening
arrest.
to arrest you.
They threatened to
If I
arrest
don't
us.
go behind the barricades, I will be arrested for trespassing.
And then after we enter, they're like, please leave.
All right,
No,
so you
I
said
don't.
you've been ascertained from the supervisor.
Supervisor's right here.
Okay, can I speak to him?
Stay right here. I'll
Sir.
talk to you.
All right.
Sir, for the record, can I have your name and badge number, please? Sir?
All right.
Hold down the name.
Yen.
What's the reason
4700, right here.
I can't
Okay.
go in to videotape?
My name is right here, too.
It's in Department
He's
of
interfering and he's telling me I can't go in.
Okay. You need police assistance? What do you need from
I still need my
to go
complaint
in
form, by
here
the way.
just to videotape what was going on here.
you
There's no
can't-
reason for me to be kept
has a right
out
to
of this
record.
area here. There's no reason.
You can do anything you guys want in this public area.
Why can't we go beyond?
This
the
is a
gate?
public area, too.
These gates are up.
Why? Or can we go beyond the
Why
gate?
can't we go in there?
You're not going to be able to go inside.
What's the reasoning, sir?
I can't crowd all these people in there.
Crowd?
You guys are all here.
We can go to the side. This is not a safety issue.
This is a huge area. If everybody standing beside it wouldn't impede any business or
everyone,
growth.
before everyone, whatever. I'm not here to. I don't even know what this protest is about.
Do
I
you
just pulled up.
do you need to file a report? Yes or no?
Well, I needed to.
I'm asking you a question.
needed to go into this area
To?
to videotape what was going on between you.
You're not going to be able to
and this
videotape
gentleman.
inside. If you don't need
There's no
anything else,
longer
that's
Why
it.
can't we
And he
videotape
was
inside, officer? What
interfering
policy
with
or law
going
is that?
Into this area. For what reason?
Officer. What's your name? Asif. Nice to meet you too.
Prince officer.
Yeah, Prince Asif.
Because you don't got the shoes on today.
Oh yeah, I know.
Man, I've never really gone to these stuff, but now seeing it firsthand, it's really like.
Came up, asked what's happening, got no answers, and now I'm just like I'm not doing whatever protest is. I literally just want to walk into my precinct, and I was denied access. So now I do have a reason. Now I do have one of your
He's not even carrying the
legitimate
camera.
reasons to go in.
So basically, you're denying service to just
I have my
general
ID,
members
my
of the
phone,
public
my
who are not even part of
here,
the.
like I'm not even. I have my cell phone on me. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys are like.
They told you would be under
I mean, at
arrest.
this
Yes.
point, I think
If
I
you
want to
didn't
file a
leave.
complaint
Yes.
because I can't even go.
Officer Yen, Sergeant Yen.
If you don't have any, if you have business to do,
I do
we will
have
escort you in.
Now I
Okay.
do have business.
Okay. We will escort you in now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. If you record inside, you will be asked to leave.
Okay,
If
I'm
you
not.
don't, I'm just telling you. If you continue to do so, this area, beyond this gate, this area.
Can I
out
ask
here-
you something? Is that what this protest is about? Recording inside? That's what people are being. You guys are being very adamant about not allowing people. Is that what this is about?
You just want to put it out there that people, you know, you can't record inside.
No, but you
Can't
can.
record inside a precinct?
You can. You're enforcing a
That's
policy
specific,
that's not law.
Is that what this is about?
That's
this
what it's about.
protest?
Yes, it's about a First Amendment right to record in public and publicly accessible areas, which the lobby of a police station is.
So-
it's about their unconstitutional policy enforcing a sign that they put up. Yeah, I still need my complaint form, Sergeant.
I
Yang.
mean, yeah, now I would like a complaint, but I would also like, at this point,
They're not even letting us
to go inside of the 121st precinct and record inside the facility.
Officer, yeah.
I mean, the law says that I can. I literally just came across the street. Like, I'll use my cell phone. I don't have like fancy gear.
I mean, you want to go in and record, you'll be arrested.
So I will be arrested.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
If I walk in there. So who's ordering? Can I get your name and badge number? You're the one ordering the arrest?
If I want to make a complaint,
What's right
against you,
here?
how can I do that?
Right here, I gotta pronounce this guy's name.
Right, I would like to go in also to make a complaint.
I think we can do all that.
So,
without you.
officer, I'm not as familiar with these guys as these guys are with this stuff. Can you tell me his badge number and name?
It's right here. His name is right here.
Right here and now.
That's what he tells the judge.
Sergeant,
Right here.
Lieutenant, excuse me, sir. Sir.
They're ignoring me. They don't even care.
Excuse me, sir.
I was out in the back.
I'm going to give you the number to CCRB. You can put the complaint in, and you do it from here.
I'm not as.
We're putting a complaint in here.
Oh, good. On the phone, you can call. I can stay in here. You can take my name. You can take my number.
So we won't get the complaint form.
Can't take the name and number because it's stated. I don't know as much as these guys know.
That's is the form?
They could file CCRB.
So bring the form and clipboard down. All right, that's fine. Bring them out. Throw them out.
Excuse me, before you leave.
Bring a
can I get
bunch
your
of
name
them.
and
I'm just
badge
saying,
number?
why would you walk up the stage? You can do it from here. It's easier.
Because that's
Oh, thank you.
I don't know when
Yeah,
they're
That's so nice of you.
First class, I'm going to bring it
So
to you.
you're just trying to help us
I would prefer to make it
by violating our
the way
rights.
it's supposed to be made, not out.
What policies that you have to put in place?
Why are you bringing it to you? Can I-
Policy, sir.
It's a public, sir. Absolutely, sir. It's a public building. We pay for it. We have a right to enter the public building. That's the point.
I'm so confused. Go into my precinct.
Sergeant, ma'am, you do recognize the irony that the only people violating the law today are the police, correct? Policy does not trump law or the Constitution. The only people violating the law are NYPD.
Can we speak to a supervisor? But he's not even coming down to speak with us.
I know the difference of
Rock in a hard place.
or making a verbal threat or whatever it is. I know the difference.
Rock in a hard place. When you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you do the right thing. You do the right thing.
I don't have any intent, like ill intent.
We're bringing reports.
I don't even want to make a report. I just want to go into my precinct.
They're just following
If you
orders.
don't have police business, then you can't go.
I can't view my precinct. I paid for this. What do you mean? I can't just walk into my. I'm not like.
Maybe he doesn't want to say it in public.
It's a public area. There's also
Maybe he wants privacy to say what his actions. Maybe he doesn't want to say it.
I'm not recording.
Right? There's a lot of reasons somebody wants to come inside a police precinct.
I'll be arrested. I'm not gonna get arrested. I'm not an idiot. Like I literally came. I have groceries in my car. I came from shopping. I saw something was happening here. I asked the two officers. They were polite enough to tell me, you know, I guess what was happening. And then a supervisor came over. I asked him if I could go in there. He's telling me no, I can't go in there. I'm not recording. I don't have any recording devices on me. I have my cell phone on me. I have my bag and my wallet.
So you have something that you need to conduct inside the precinct.
At this point, I just want to be inside my home.
They know it is not.
You have police business and you need to conduct it.
I'm allowed to walk into a public area.
He doesn't need police business to go into his property.
Like my tax dollars went into whatever you have paid on.
Recording police is police business, actually.
That's right.
Look at them at this point.
Okay. We're only allowing people in that have police business for today.
Mandela?
You sue as well?
Yes. Please, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service.
So how long is this closed? How long are we not able to enter this?
For right now.
Right now is we got so
Officer, I live here. If I come here tomorrow, is this going to be the
Right now,
same
that's the
thing?
approximate.
just right now.
If I come here tomorrow, is this going to be the same thing? I live
Yeah, you
here.
got your complaint form.
I didn't come here.
We
for
might have to come back
complaint
tomorrow.
form,
He's not
dude.
even part of us.
Everyone that wants one,
So, as you can see, I was ejected behind the barricade under threat of arrest. They've been pretty respectful, I think, for the most part. I think they're all following orders. I think that, you know, they think they're enforcing a legitimate policy, which is not a legitimate policy. It's basically just a way to deprive us of our rights and exert their authority in some kind of capacity. No one here is a threat. Everyone here is peaceful. No one is acting out of line, or, you know, and I think that they sometimes they get a little aggravated, they get a little frustrated. They may or may not know that we're right or we're not right. They may agree with us, they may not agree with us. But we live in a society where, right or wrong, following orders is more important than doing the right thing, and living up to their oath that they swore to defend the Constitution of the United States of America.
Can I get names and badge numbers so I know who they know I'm like speaking about? So then,
sure, you can take my name.
okay, just gonna name and a badge number or something. I don't know. Like, do I make a complaint on you? What do I make it on?
It's whoever you want to make a complaint on, but that's my information. If you're making a complaint on me,
Yeah.
take a picture of it?
You've been
Sure,
good.
absolutely.
You've been
No
good.
problem.
You've been good.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, I really don't want to make this complaint on you, to be honest. I feel like I'm not trying to be a dick. I just want to go into my thing.
You know, I feel bad for them because they're following orders, and it comes from the top. It's, you know.
So then, all right, so then, well, actually, man,
sir.
actually, I want the supervisor's badge because I'll file it on him.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you haven't done anything.
He's the
to
one who's
violate
getting
my
it.
rights, I feel like.
So, yeah, I mean, a lot of First Amendment advocates are out here today. People who care about our Constitution, who care about our rights, who want to help exercise our rights, and you know, a lot of people who genuinely care about other people and our rights. And you know, apparently New York City doesn't care about our rights. The police officers just follow orders blindly, and at that point, you know, what are you going to accomplish? I mean, we're here to affect change. That's what we're here to do. So hopefully New York City will take this unconstitutional policy they have of not recording in public lobbies. We're not asking to go in any restricted areas or anything like that. Just in the public lobby of a public building that our tax dollars pay for. So with that said, we'll keep doing what we do, and to be continued.
Here we have, this is a building, right? Okay, in this building, this shaded in area would be the lobby. And I wanted to ask a few people, if you were in charge of this building, right? And you were responsible for all the people that work there, including the undercover officers, the confidential informants, they don't work for you, but they do stuff for you, and your crime victims. As a reasonable person, I guess my question would be is, as a reasonable person, where would you put your undercover officers? Would you put them in the lobby where everyone could see them? Or would you put them anywhere else in the building?
I put them out here with us.
I put them in the basement.
I know there's 1 or 2 out here right now.
Anywhere, right. Same thing for confidential informants and your crime victims. Basically, I'm here to
They're not low.
ask people, reasonable people, because in the Bradley versus Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the court ruled that Mr. Bradley could not record in the lobby because that's where the police keep their undercover officers, their confidential informants, and their crime victims. And I think, as a reasonable person, that would be the last place that I would personally put my undercover officers, my confidential informants, and my crime victims.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Officer Yang.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not recording.
Oh, one at a time.
Really?
Be right with you, okay?
Recording.
One at a time.
That makes complete sense.
Yes, I'm not recording. I come in and conduct business.
I'm not fucking because he's on the city's dime. He can only do one at a time.
I just spoke to one of their officers.
He can only move at a snail's pace.
It doesn't say that. So he failed to let me into the precinct, violating my rights.
Well, I said he threatened to arrest me for trespassing
And I also
outside.
put the threat of arrest.
Under threat of arrest, I was moved from the steps of the precinct.
Very good. There's a civil rights violation.
Here we go. Here he comes.
hope he-
Here's the man himself. Hey! Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
New York City traffic, right? New York City traffic. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, I recognize some of you guys from the meet and greet.
Yeah, that's sir.
Hey, what's going on?
I watched all your videos. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it. Yeah, I was trying to help people in need. I was trying to help
What's
people
up,
in
brother?
need.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody out here with their cameras. Good to see everybody. Wow.
We already got a threat of arrest.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Already?
Already got a threat of arrest.
Why'd you
Complaint
guys
form
block
done.
it off? Hey,
How you doing?
why'd you guys block it off? Just for me? Just for us? Come on. You can't be scared of little old me.
Some cameras. Scared of
It's just
cameras.
cameras. They're not weapons.
He's not even filming.
Whoa, man, de-escalate. Why are you trying to escalate? For somebody that's trying to conduct business. Hey. What are you guys
He's on
doing?
public
Leave him
property.
alone. This
He's
is
on public.
property.
He's in public.
No touching.
Hey.
He's in public. He's not violating the law.
Get out of
Public
here.
property.
Hey,
Who's this?
Hey, de-escalate, tough guy. De-escalate.
Who is this?
What's your name and badge, Joker? What's your name and badge, Joker?
My name, my badge number?
Joker.
Jerko.
Jerk off? That's what you told the judge?
I'm not a cop.
All right, so
Bye-bye then.
Who like a Joker?
You're filming me? Why are you filming me?
Goodbye.
because you're in public.
Why are you filming me?
Because you're in public.
I don't want to be filmed.
So what?
You're in public. Go home, close the blinds.
Look at that. Why'd you give me your name?
Go. I didn't ask you. I thought you were.
Hey, I'm the last
And-
boisterous guy
Hey.
from 2 years ago that said Israel did
Go home and close your blinds.
And they poisoned my father! You think it's funny? He looks like you! My father was a firefighter! Rescue 2! The reason I joined the Marine Corps! Because of 9/11!
Sir, I need you to step back.
Israel did 9/11!
This is public property.
Will you be
property.
Hospital!
Stop being the order taker.
We're murdered!
Honor your own.
Will you investigate the murder?
Stop being an order taker. Honor your own.
I think he's far enough from the entrance of the building. He's nowhere near the entrance.
If you're in here right now, I need you guys to hit the like button and share. Look how many people showed up. What you cannot say on YouTube. That's where your free speech is buried. Not in that lobby. They're not doing shit in that lobby. And you know what? In a good society, if a girl was being harassed or raped and she wanted to make a report, but I don't even know about it, I can respect that. So you don't have to worry about that fucking lobby. What you have to worry about is that there's an international criminal mafia that pays their salaries. And the code of Freemasonry is how they control. Yes, he turned around at the mention of the code of Freemasonry. I'm the United States Marine. Spirit. And my oath does not expire. And the oath to support and defend the Constitution is higher than any Freemasonry. What's the real crime? Israel did 9/11 and the Corona
Comment down below. I'm
operation.
gonna take a look at the chat.
And another thing, I am Irish. We were slaves. We enslaved no one. And currently, my country is being flooded with people that hate my people. They are there to replace my people. The Irish genocide is nothing new. It is centuries old. Do you want to see a Celtic warrior? He lives. I am the King of Ireland. And Sean Reyes knows because his name means king. And a king speaks for his blood. A king speaks for his people. A king lays down his life for the future of his people. And you rat bastards that are enforcing
I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
supremacist laws.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Hey, who's next? Who's in? The freedom of speech! They do need to be hey, I'm an intelligent person. They didn't want me on the police force. You know why? Because I've dealt with fucking maniacs. I had to defuse the situation. Because I'm not a coward.
Can you hear me now?
I am your fucking king! Do what I say or die!
I honestly don't know what the fuck that was about, but I recognize his right to say it. I recognize his freedom of speech. I recognize his right to redress his government and his right to protest. So whether I know what he's talking about or not, it's all a bunch of gibberish to me. He may be making a valid point. I respect the man and his right to to say what he got to say.
Fuck you, bro! And then to New York City.
I want to be able to meet everybody.
Freedom of speech.
Bullshit. You're delegitimizing our fucking shit with your bullshit. The fuck you talking about? We're here for a reason. You're here for bullshit.
Dude, he could be a plant.
He is a fucking plan.
He's a plant.
I'm not a plan.
It's not a plan.
No. Relax. He has the same freedom of speech we do. He has the same freedom of speech. He has the same freedom of speech that we do.
Don't worry about it. He's not a plan. He's saying that
He's passionate. I'm not saying what he's saying, or whatever he's allowed to say. Right?
fuck that bullshit. Fucking care. You gotta give a fuck.
Yeah, mine too! The Irish one! You schmuck! Not anything about Jews!
All right, let's all respect each other. Let's all respect each other.
Yeah, I'm a lunatic. The moon will be out tonight.
Can we have a cordial conversation?
You don't know me, pal. You don't know me, officer.
Look at all these officers coming out here. You guys got nothing better to do, right? Nothing better to do. Look at all the taxpayer. $1 billion of taxpayer money goes to the NYPD on a yearly basis. $1 billion they went over. They spent $2 billion on the law enforcement agency here in New York Police Department.
Protest
Look
now!
at this. Hit the like button, share this video. The world needs to see this. Look at them.
Scary though, aren't they? We're starting to shoot. Your potential pension. Right? Straight talk. Straight talk. You must shake my hand. And I understand. No, we don't know why it's here. Speak.
We're peacefully assembling. Let's be peaceful.
I don't shake my fucking hand with that bullshit. You just came out here and fucking. Come on. You're out here.
Free.
Yeah. Right, but you see what we're trying to do, right?
Hey, the goal is to be. No. The goal is to be peaceful.
I'm here.
We got to do this peacefully.
Here. I'm fighting for everyone.
I know,
I'm
but why are you
fighting for the
yelling?
Jews in
So
Israel.
why are you yelling?
Why am I yelling? Because they censor us! Because there is no freedom of speech online!
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm mad, motherfucker!
All right, so be mad. But you don't gotta yell at me. You don't gotta yell at me. It seems like you're here to make what we're doing less important. You understand? You see how you're impacting us negatively? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's not what we're on. We're not on that. We're not on that. We're not on that.
Can I speak to the supervisor? Who has the courage?
Officer Sean, Officer Yen, Officer Yen, Sergeant Yen.
Sergeant Yen, can you speak to me cordially?
Can you take my complaint form?
For what?
Officer Yen, you said I was next. My complaint form is filled out. I'm not about that. My complaint form is filled out.
The election! What are you guys scared of? What's the big deal? I have to do the
Hey, good shit, Osif.
You're recording the same rights as everybody else.
Yeah, the cameras are the reason.
Oh, really? Is that what it was?
I was all the way up there. I was trying to go in. Officer Yen, under threat of arrest, moved me behind the barricades. I have my complaint form filled out on Officer Yen, badge number 4700, for violating my rights, removing me from a public space.
I just find it funny because it's a public area. I don't understand what the barricades for. Because normally this isn't here, so.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, did you walk here or did you
apparently
drive?
they said it's security.
Oh, security. Oh, okay.
Well, too, believe me, we wish you could too. We wish you could too, believe me. Yeah.
Easy.
I'm not looking for a fight. You're the witnesses. I don't attack nobody. I'm white. I wait until the first punch is thrown. Don't you know that? Why people are not allowed to defend themselves?
Yo, see, thank you. Finally somebody saw it, yo.
We're not here. No Jews died in the Holocaust. No proof. Let's have a trial. The truth. Get your friend, man. Come on, man.
Are you going to keep this here every day? I'll come back every day.
It's unlawful,
nothing to do tomorrow.
interference
I'll come back.
for subsection 14189 of your administrative code. You gotta move this. It's right here. If you guys can read, I don't know if you can read. Did you go to college? Probably not. So, like for the New York City administrative code, you know, you have a right to film, right? They can't unlawful interference from the police. So technically, this is unlawful interference. But you think these guys would actually read something? That's never gonna happen.
The thing is, he's not making a good case for us.
I mean, but they're not making a good case because what they're doing is illegal. So
what they're doing is illegal.
I still love the fact it's like, oh, you're trespassing. Okay, but what's the crime though? That's you can't just be trespassing. I have to do something illegal first because
You can't trespass somebody from public without them doing something to warrant a trespass. Right?
It's like it's the thing with The Simpsons is like, sir, the sign. It's like, what does that mean? Don't make me tap the sign again.
Yeah. Well, apparently we're not supposed to park here.
Can't park here.
Guys, we can't park here. There's a sign.
Could you specify what you mean by no parking here? Is that just like cars or like bikes? I'm a little confused.
No parking.
You see any white people here?
The cops now are escalating.
Jewish media mind control. This is freedom of speech.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty of them all over New York.
Look where we are, man.
Special, bro.
That's gonna get arrested.
We the people, the real people in this country that stand up for freedom and liberty and justice.
So this went left kind of quick. I'm not sure what he's about, but I respect his freedom of speech. I don't really agree with what he's saying, but that's what the freedom of speech is about. I think he's making a poor example for us here because he's being a little bit extra, and it's kind of opposing what we're here to do, which is peacefully assembly.
He's getting paid to do it.
I mean, I don't doubt that.
Spike in the content, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting.
Ask him how much he's getting paid to do this.
Getting paid is good.
How much you getting paid, bro?
That you're trying to provoke one of us to get violent with him, and then get us all out of here.
I got the conversation going. No good, huh?
This dude.
What's he talking about?
I'm kind of in agreement with the guy that he's a plant. He's out of this fucking line. I don't know what he's saying. But what he's doing is making us all look bad. And I think I do agree with him that they planted him here. If as an antagonist, he antagonizes us, we knock him the fuck out, and then they get us all out of here.
Take a good look.
Hey, he's a big dude though. He's a pretty big guy.
Because your superiors do not belong giving you orders. You disobey.
I'm pretty sure if he wasn't with them, they would have arrested him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Nobody wants to have a conversation. Now do it.
What's up, brother? How are you? How are you? He's between a rock and a hard place, Sean. He's between a rock and a hard
You're
place.
all just mad because you're not demonetized on YouTube.
Yo, let me see if I can get a complaint for him. Hold on. Yeah, he got one here. Oh, who has those? Hey, can I get a complaint for him?
Actually, I'd like a complaint from one of you guys since you're so busy right now. Could you get me one? I know you're doing a lot. Take time out of your day. But can I get a complaint for him? No, no, no. Anytime now, guys, don't rush. much. I know you got a very busy day.
Officer complaint form. In addition, sir, Sergeant Yen said he was going to take my complaint form back. He never came back for it. I've been waiting an hour. Does he not want to take the complaint because it's on him?
I'm just curious.
Can somebody take my complaint form back, please?
All the crime in Staten Island has been solved right now. You guys
It's filled out.
Nothing.
Hello?
I'm serious. Like, really. No comment, guys.
We're going to do it. Can I have service, please, from someone? I filled out my complaint form. I really appreciate it. Sergeant Yen said fill it out. I'll be with you to take it in.
This is very poor customer service. This man needs assistance.
Anyone? There's 30 of you there. Can anyone take my complaint form? I'm not with him, by the way. I just filled out a complaint form. Under threat of arrest, I was moved from the stairs. I'd like to file my complaint, please. Are you guys all so busy watching that you can't take my complaint? Ma'am, Sergeant, my complaint? You said fill it out, we'll take it in, we'll provide you service. I've been nothing but peaceful. I've been respectful. I'm asking that you provide me the service that I pay for as a taxpayer and take my complaining.
I understand it's a complicated request.
My rights were violated and I'm filing a complaint and you don't want to take it, correct? Are we just mute now? Are we like robots here? Can somebody take my complaint? What's the problem? I'm behind the barricade, like you asked me to be. I've complied. I filled out the complaint in its entirety.
How many? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What? This is so
13, 14,
bizarre.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Public
22.
service, you come down here and explain it to the 5,000 people watching? Can you come down here and explain why you're doing this?
You got 22 people doing nothing right now. You're wasting taxpayer dollars.
Taxpayers, explain it to the people. Why are you doing this? Why are these barricades up? For what? This is a peaceful protest. Why can't we go into our building?
Let us in!
Why can't we go into our building? What's the problem? What law is it?
What are you guys afraid of?
What laws are you enforcing right now?
When can we be allowed in?
Or serviced, simply serviced.
Signs down! When are you going to allow, why are you're not even allowing people without, who's not recording it? Why?
So you won't let us in and you won't service us at the gate. You won't do either.
This guy right here, what are the time straps for? We're peacefully protesting. There's not one violent person in this crowd.
Not anymore. And we got rid of him, you did it.
Oh, you don't got enough handcuffs for all of us to violate all our rights? You don't got enough with the $2 billion you receive every day?
We got rid of your plant for you.
Hey, you in the hat, shut up.
Nice try.
You receive on a yearly basis? You guys are wasting my money! $2 billion for you guys to stand there like cowards. Bother him! He's peacefully standing there! Leave him alone!
He's done nothing! He's done nothing!
It's public property, fuck off!
Leave him alone!
Fuck off!
Leave him alone! You're wasting my money! Leave him alone!
You are a stain on society.
I believe he has a press pass.
You are public service. We are the public. What is wrong?
He has his press pass.
This is our property. You don't own it.
Is anybody inside the building right now?
I think.
Look at all this money wasted for what?
Guys, who's answering the phones inside right now?
I'm sure there's 5,000 people watching live are calling you guys. You guys are too cowards to answer the phone.
Ma'am, I've been respectful. You can reciprocate that by taking my complaint form. Jesus.
Now you like that to be about it.
So, The 121st Precinct does not want to take my complaint that I filed in Officer Yen, badge number 4700, for threatening me with arrest for standing on the steps of the public building that my tax dollars pay for. They will not take my complaint. Not one of them. They stand there like robots doing nothing. Not one of them will take my complaint that they told me they would take if I stood behind the gate. I complied, I stood behind the gate. They still will not take my complaint. These are the guys that we pay. Nobody. Nobody. They got badges and guns, and they won't come and take a complaint because guys are holding cameras. They have nothing to be afraid of. We have every reason to be afraid. Yet we're standing here. These are the brave NYPD. These are the brave guys that won't take my complaint. Brave, they're brave.
Hey!
Very brave, guys. Thank you for taking my complaint. You're very brave.
He just stopped by to come into the precinct. He's not recording. Why can't he go in?
Just go.
Probably a skin color.
Just go. We got your back.
He's not even recording. You're allowed to be here, man.
Their side.
Go in. You're not recording.
He doesn't even have a camera. He's not even with
You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
peaceful assembly.
You guys are scared of cameras. You're gonna go home tonight and tell your
Hey guys, can you just turn off your body cam since you're not allowed filming at the precincts?
Hey, you know what? I stood out
ironic.
zip ties with guys with cameras. You guys are real tough. Real tough. You guys stood up with zip ties.
Very brave.
Without that uniform, without that zip ties, you'd be running.
You guys get that we're not anti-cop. We're pro-good cops.
Actually, if you did your jobs correctly, we'd back you up. But you know, you got hubris and you don't want to admit that. That's your problem.
We're not anti-cop. We're pro-good cops. Cops are letting her abide by the Constitution.
Sir, please, take my complaint form, please.
We have a complaint form that needs to be picked up. Can somebody?
Sir, please, you said you'd take my complaint
Could
form.
you do your job?
There's nothing pressing happening that you can't take the complaint form. Sean, salute, brother.
I just want to shake your hand, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Pete.
You're the GOAT, brother.
I can't do it without you. I can't do it without each and every one of you. Not only all of you here, but the almost 6,000 people watching live, and the hundreds of thousands of people that will watch this video. Sean got balls of steel.
They're arresting him?
Out there arresting.
No, he's hilarious. Yeah, he doesn't impress me. He's terrible. Also, he doesn't impress me. He sounds just like you. But he's like, it's more pranks he does. You said that an hour ago, sir. So please send somebody down. I'm here.
There's a complaint form that needs to be picked up.
Osef, salute, brother. Salute, brother. He don't hurt nobody. I don't even think he has all his marbles. Prince Osef, much respect, brother.
Why are you arresting him?
It's a citation.
Why are you arresting him?
He had his press pass.
You're a bunch of cowards.
But he had a press pass.
At least he gets to go inside.
You guys are tyrants, really. You should be ashamed of yourself.
We have a complaint form that needs to be picked up. Can we get an officer?
We have a complaint form here. Come pick it up. Come do your
Sure,
job.
you'll take our complaints,
Have a
correct?
complaint form, please.
Sure. Sure you will. I've been pleading with
You
you.
do whatever they
You
tell
won't
you
take
to,
it.
don't you? Hey, you. You guys just do what you're told, right? Even if that means violating the people's rights. Take that costume off!
You swore an oath. You swore an oath to protect the Constitution of the United States of America. You swore an oath, each and every one of you. Each and every one of you swore an oath.
What if someone's in a wheelchair and you access that ramp, you moron?
What kind of men swear an oath and don't honor it?
That's a violation of the Disabilities Act, man. What if somebody can have that ramp, you moron?
The paycheck is more important than your word,
You guys even think, honestly.
than your oath? The paycheck is more important, right?
Disabilities Act, you're violating it.
Anybody?
So because I exercise my rights, you won't take my complaint, right? You know. You asked me, I did it. I complied respectfully. You won't extend the same respect. That's why you lose respect. I have a legitimate complaint against Officer Yen. Sergeant Yen. Will anybody take the complaint?
Send out the robot! Send out the robot dog! Get people in jail, huh?
Soulless, lifeless robots.
Send out the robot dog!
They're like IA. They can't think for themselves. Anyone can step forward and take the complaint that you said you were going to take. You said you were going to take my complaint. Anyone. Sir? It starts from the top down. Sir, you're in charge. Will you send someone to take my complaint form, please? I can't be more respectful than that. I'm asking for service. We're behind a barricade. We have cameras. I am not a threat. Can someone please take my complaint? Sir, you said you'd be with us to take our complaint. Will you honor your word? Will you send somebody to take the complaint? Or no, too busy violating people's rights today? Better things to do than to service the public? Okay, thank you. You'll be with us. I'm going to hold you to that, sir. I'm going to expect that you keep your word, please. No, I will call him sir, and I hope he calls me sir. I will treat him with respect if he treats me with respect.
Sir. They don't like public service.
Well, I never read the book before. I don't know what the checker looks like. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Really, get the fuck out of here. All right.
I mean, are we really too busy just to take it? Stamp it, received? Sir, you don't look busy. Can you take my complaint form, please?
That's malarkey. He's the one I called. He said I could come in, so we're going to see what happens next.
These guys are really too busy. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, come on, buddy. He's the bravest one out of all of them. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Can I get a stamped received copy, please? I need to acknowledge that it was received. I need a stamped copy that it was received, please.
We'll just walk up there and strip out the paper.
Thank you.
Now you can do.
Use the white things. Are those like zip ties?
Yeah, thank you for doing your job. Yeah. See, now I'm quiet.
Well, they provided a good service, and now you're quiet. Imagine that. Do you have a channel?
Full court press. I'm just starting. Full court press, like basketball.
We need to show the tyrants.
From there, like all the people over here.
Yeah. This way. Thanks for this. You know, it could be our little stage here.
Yo!
Look at all your zip ties. You guys are cowards, really. You guys are cowards. Look at you.
Some bootlegger must have told them they could start trouble.
Look at you. Yeah, that's what. Some bootlegger gave you a call. Be safe out there, guys.
What's he doing?
Be safe for the camera.
He has a good camera.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's just crazy.
They're so brave. You know.
You support liberty. You support justice. You support
You know, the people here. These are the brave people. These are the brave people. Because they come in the face of
You know why all these people came out here today? Because you guys are tyrants. You violate people's rights on a daily basis. And I'm going to expose each and every one of you. I promise you that. I promise you that. You better be on the lookout for me. I'm the boogeyman of the NYPD. I guarantee you, you can have nightmares about me recording you in your sleep next time you go violate somebody's rights. I promise you. I promise you. Maybe we'll come audit you at your houses and see how you like it, huh?
Just let us do what we're allowed to do without interference.
It's that simple.
It's that simple. We're allowed to record in the lobby.
So we can't
Any
record
policy
in the
that says
lobby, but I can go
otherwise
outside your
is
apartment building and record you.
unconstitutional.
What? That makes no
It's a
sense.
sign.
Camera's right there too, like right
Always
there.
watching us. Always. Alright guys.
Okay.
Let's line up over here. This is history. Get it.
Let's take a picture for Mayor Adams.
You guys will post back there so that we can see all the tyrants. Get in line, please.
Hold on, wait for me.
I just calculated my steps.
Guys, please smile. Please smile. Hey, where you going?
Right?
So wait, if you pass the barrier, what's the charge if you pass the barrier? What's the charge? I want to know.
The only people breaking the law today are the police. That's the irony.
Every day.
I mean, they have the monopoly on violence.
Blue Line Gang thug.
Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. Coward. He said coward.
Thug.
In case you didn't hear him.
Thug.
You can't even go inside and record. Now you can't even record on the steps here. Because they're so scared.
Soon we'll be in the street.
Look, they put barricades everywhere. They're so scared. They're so scared, they arrested him.
What do they have to hide? They're scared of the truth.
You know the guy's name?
Because it's our right. We're tired of seeing people go to jail and rights violated, especially when it's just about filming. What's so wrong about recording? You guys have a body camera. It's for your safety, our safety, the cameras. What is wrong with transparency?
Recording in
There's
public.
nothing wrong with transparency.
In public.
And that's why we're here. Because it's our right. All we want is some transparency. We also want de-escalation.
Absolutely.
Why are people getting arrested? Why are you getting pushed down the stairs? Why are you going to jail for 6 hours over recording, which is technically not even illegal?
It's not illegal.
How would you feel
It's
if your
legal.
son, daughter, or family member
It's a right.
is in jail over filming,
And you can't quote a law.
Which is our right.
violating our rights? How would you feel?
Yeah, they don't
Think
give a
about
shit.
that.
Freedom of press.
What if it was your family member?
Oh, they throw
What
him
if it was your sister?
And
They
gang
throw him under the bus.
mentality. What do I mean by that? I want you guys to do the right thing. How many times have we seen officers arrest somebody and the next officer thinks it's not correct, it's not right?
Following
If you don't
orders.
think it's right, then don't help him. Tell him it's wrong.
Blue line.
Tell your supervisor that he's wrong, that he's been unlawfully arrested. Do the right thing.
Honor your oath.
Oh, there's like people out there.
Which one you want me to take? These or this?
Just hold,
It's upside down.
yeah, this is all.
We also want accountability.
Absolutely.
We want you guys to take our complaints seriously. We want our voices to be heard. We go through the proper channels. We go to internal affairs. You guys don't even pick up the reports, the complaints over here. You guys are afraid to come up to us, to talk to us while we're peacefully protesting. How do you think we're going to feel if we feel like accountability is not happening? We want those officers who are violating our rights to be suspended, to be fired. We have police officers violating our rights with suspension, but they're paid. They're being paid.
Nothing came out of it. What happened? Nothing came out of it.
Nothing ever does. That's why he's saying accountability.
I got all the videos.
Accountability.
Nothing came out of it. Nothing.
You guys need to be held accountable for your actions.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
No accountability.
Oh, you did mentality.
Which one did I do, guys?
Oh, and gang mentality, you did that?
Yeah, I did that one. I did transparency.
They did transparency.
You take that
And I did the
seriously.
escalation.
Stand up against the tyranny inside your own department. Stop being scared. Stand up, because I know you see it. How do you sleep at night? I know you see the injustice that's going on in your own department, and you keep quiet because you're scared. You're scared to lose your pension.
You're scared to lose your job, your health insurance, whatever else you got.
Do the right thing.
But you took an oath. You took an oath to uphold our rights.
The people will support the good officers.
The bad officers.
The people will support the good officers. Your worst enemy is a bad officer.
This is your problem because your lieutenant's out here laughing. He thinks it's funny.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
It's funny, Lieutenant? It's a joke, Lieutenant?
Why are you laughing?
You're just wasting money. Lieutenant, you're the joke here. You're the joke.
Stop being a liar. Violating your office.
Look, there's more of us out here than you. Remember, always remember that. I'm not scared of you. No tyrants. We need more training. Every time somebody's right gets violated and your fellow officer doesn't do the right thing, a rookie officer learns from that. They learn from those behaviors. They think it's okay to treat the public like that, to push people down the stairs, to violate their rights. Every time a lieutenant, captain, sergeant, or higher up allows that to happen, the entire police force thinks it's acceptable. That's why we're here. I'll be back over here every day. You gonna keep this up for me? How you guys be legal? Your 6 months of training wasn't enough?
They know that.
Is it 6 months or 6 weeks?
It might be 6 weeks.
6 days, 6 days.
6 weeks at the academy?
While you're out here, let's have a Q&A. What's reasonable, articulable suspicion? You, on the left, go. Reasonable, articulable suspicion, go. Probable cause, go. None of that.
8 years to be a plumber, 6 weeks to be a cop.
John, you're a hero. Thank you, brother. John is a hero. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You all are. If I was out here by myself, that'd be real bad. That would be real bad.
We've seen you by yourself a lot of times, man.
I go by myself.
And you thug it out, brother. You thug it out.
But you know, it is what it is. I got court tomorrow, so I got to make sure I'm there for the court date. Get him.
So yeah, we're thorn in their side today. I mean, I think it would have been much easier to let Sean in when he has to come in. He was by himself. He wanted to record in a public area. It would have been much easier for them just to let him record the public area. There's nothing he can hurt there. There's nothing he could do. There's no security threat. There's nothing information that anybody could get from his camera that they can't get from a Freedom of Information Act request of the public cameras. The layout. I mean, anybody could get that. So I don't see the purpose of keeping them out that day. And now they got to deal with the consequences of us being a thorn in their side. So, you know, sometimes the path of least resistance is the easiest thing to do. A lot of people feel very strongly about the First Amendment because it is our right. And if you don't use your rights, you lose your rights. And that's what it's all about. And we're all afforded these rights. And we have to exercise them.
NYPD? We gonna pay for it.
NYPD said they're gonna pay for it. Yeah, they ordered us pizza, didn't they?
Yeah.
They ordered us Domino's.
Oh, he gets a receipt, but I don't.
Stamped copy.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. Hey, you're good. You're good.
Be nice.
He knows who you are. He wants to see your ID. Yeah, it was a streamer.
No, somebody ordered us a pizza. No.
You're gonna steal it, officer?
I should have just bought it.
You're gonna steal it, officer? You're gonna steal his pizza, officer? No, pizza. No, wait to find out, though. You're gonna steal his pizza now? Relax, bro. Yeah.
You care about Jesus.
Yeah, you want to slice?
Are you serious?
What are you gonna do about it if he wants to pay for it full?
Why is he getting involved?
Why are you getting involved? That's your fucking business.
Go back inside.
If you weren't a tyrant, I'd offer you some.
What the fuck just happened? I'm so confused.
He said, "Let me get your ID." He said,
He ordered it to here?
Somebody online on the live ordered it.
Down here.
Awesome.
Okay, is this your copy of it? Okay.
That's it.
Okay. There you go. All right.
Is it stamp received?
Yeah. Received. That's good. Okay.
Where does it say that? Where does it say? This is just a copy, right?
Yeah, this is a copy of yours.
There's nothing official that says
Yeah,
that.
there's gonna be a log number. Just give me a second. I'm waiting on it. You're gonna be here anyway, so that's why I told the other gentleman.
I don't know. I think he left.
I told him. Yeah, so if you're still, you're
give me a log number.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on them because they're processing it.
Thank you, appreciate
You'll be
it.
here.
Come on, man. Why you being the pizza police for?
They didn't pay for it? They paid for it in full?
He wanted one. No, Char, offer him one. Unbelievable. I don't trust it. He wants it. I don't trust it. No. He said it. No.
He came down like he ordered it, right? He's like, why you
We got too many boxes. I don't want to leave none for them.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
taking all the one? Grab it. No?
No, we're gonna eat that shit. I thought that was great. It was great at the social services building.
Yeah, there were those people, and even after the camera went off, this woman I found sort of crying in her car, and I was like, I knocked on her window. I said, "Ma'am," I said, "What are you crying for?" She went through a bad divorce. She works, but she makes too much to get services.
Right.
But she doesn't have enough to support her family.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that are
Yeah, you know
stuck
what?
in the
That's
middle
normal.
somewhere.
That's normal now.
Yeah. You gotta
Especially
be
here in New York,
Yeah.
where it's so expensive to live.
You always go over the amount
so much
that
pizza,
they
man.
say, you know what I'm saying?
Pizza police guy over here.
You make too much to qualify for services,
you
but
always
not
make
enough
too
to
much.
survive.
I keep a pizza now too. Let me see your ID.
Wait, he asked you for?
He's not even a pizza. I found a key on a ring right there. No, it was like maybe 5 people, 10 people here. I was like, yo, this guy. I said, anybody belong to anybody here? It belongs to none of us. I said, yo, this probably belongs to one of your employees. You got ID? To turn in something to the lost and found?
Are you gonna give me a
ID?
reward or something?
Why do you need my ID? It doesn't belong to me. I don't need it.
That's what you guys is like.
I said,
It's like
take
a
fucking
reflex. Your wife will be like, "How's work? Let me see your ID."
Let me see your ID. I was like, please just take the fucking key.
Hey,
He's like,
Dad, can I go to the store? Let me see your ID. It's just automatic. Let me see your ID.
Oh, so we know who the
Let me
founder
see
is.
it.
I said, just put good citizen. Good citizen founder. That's it.
Hey, we've got to make sure that we pay for this, man. Before I give you the pizza.
That's crazy. I think they
He said, "Who's your phone?" That's me. Thank you.
You know, what's funny is everybody knows who the fuck you are here.
Exactly, even you.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another one.
I told him all you have to do is Google and then images, and it'll pop right up. I can't believe he acted for ID. But actually,
I didn't realize that it was Russ. I thought they ordered it for like.
No, that really just happened?
Well, you know.
Whoa!
Oh, I don't got it on film.
I got it.
I had one job. I had one job. No.
You Spider-Man that shit. You saw that?
See this?
Facts only.
ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone.
At least of all.
Least of all sworn law enforcement officers.
That's what they told me before.
Ignorance of the law is no defense.
So that's what it was. I mean, it was an interesting turnout, interesting day. A lot of people showed up. You know, made our voices known. I don't know if they were heard, but they definitely are known now. I mean, they kind of just ignored everybody and everything, what everybody had to say. It is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, they doing their job, we doing our job, but their job is not to violate people's rights. Their job is to defend the Constitution that they swore an oath to. And it is what it is, right? You know, it's important that the people exercise their rights so that they know they can't just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. There's a lot going on here. But
But yeah, overall, aside from the one bizarre gentleman who was shouting out all kind of shit, that made no sense whatsoever. I know he came to you know, muddy up the water, so to speak. Well, I don't really know what his goal was or what his objective was, but you know, I'm not really about that. I'm not for that, and I don't know what that was about. But for the most part, I mean, they put up a barricade. We couldn't get past it, you know. But the point was making our voices heard, and peaceful assembly. And I guess in a way it was a peaceful protest. I didn't really come necessarily to protest. I just came to say, hey, we're allowed to record in public. Get rid of the bullshit policy that says that we can't record in the public lobby of a public building, right? The Constitution says we can. There's nothing prohibiting us by law. They're creating a law, you know. Laws have to be approved, right? Laws have to be, Congress has to make laws, or bills have to be passed, or the state has to make a law. There's no law in the state. There's no laws prohibiting us from recording. How do you make a policy that you enforce that directly violates the rights afforded to us by the Constitution in the First Amendment of the Constitution, the very First Amendment? So it's important that we exercise our rights, and it's important that we you know, continue to make our voices heard, continue to advocate for American values and the things that we believe in as American citizens, and the rights afforded to us by the Constitution that governs the law, that is the law of the land, that governs how we live and function in our American society. So with that said, full court press here. Listen, you want change, you want to affect change, you have to be the change. So coming to you from on Earth Day, April 22nd, from Staten Island, New York, full court press, and I'm out. Peace.